Okay. Let's edit this right now. What? Hang on. Leave the page. Here we go. Alright. Oh, what was it? This isn't here. Interesting. You got Pokemon Box and not Pokemon Leaf Green. Whatever. Pokemon will be fine. Right. So, for anybody who's here, and anybody that may watch this in the future, this is my 50 subscriber. Again, I'm just going to show this quickly on the stream. I know this is streamception and everything. 50 subscriber special. And it's opposed to making something new and something interesting, which will take effort. I'm not going to celebrate such an insignificant milestone. Not to say that 50 people isn't valuable to me, but it's nothing special. You know, like 100, maybe it's time to start celebrating. But a little thing about me in the past is that I actually used to do this YouTube thing before, under the guise of a different channel. And on that channel, I used to play Pokemon almost exclusively. And in my time, I was in sixth form, which is year 12, year 13. I was sat in psychology and my phone would buzz with emails in my pocket to basically say I was getting subscribers. And that was largely due to the fact that I uploaded videos to YouTube for about a month, all for Pokemon Platinum. And then I also managed to wiggle my way onto Clone Charizard, which was an old channel way back when. And the channel itself was originally about re-uploading anime episodes, which in retrospect was kind of a scumbaggy thing to do. But the guy who was running it, Wolfie, was a cool dude. He's a really nice guy. And he was after people to upload content to his channel as like a director or somebody to do something on his behalf. So I applied for the position as it was. And luckily enough, he accepted me into the job because I was the only other person. There was a lad called Shadow Jordan. And then there was me. And then there was Nintendo Sensation and somebody else. But a few of us were all on this guy's channel, and once a week or twice a week we got to upload a video. And because his subscriber base was somewhere around 10,000, maybe more, people went from that channel and subscribed to ours. So my rate of growth through that channel was unsubstantiated. I've never seen anything like it in my time of doing anything on YouTube. So it's really interesting to see that sort of thing come along. In any case, I used to make Pokemon videos for him, which was playing Pokemon Coliseum. And I used to make Pokemon videos for me, which was playing Pokemon Platinum majoritively. Now, over time, I managed to accrue a few more subscribers, like I said, sitting in a psychology class, having my phone vibrate every couple of minutes just to say that I've got another subscriber. And I remember sitting there talking with one of my friends at the time, talking about how my phone had vibrated like 20 times in an hour session. It was fantastic, a brilliant feeling, genuinely. But I did also typecast myself to a very particular type of audience. And of course my quality wasn't very good and they weren't being able to be captured by other things that I'd be able to put out. And slowly I came to a decline because I needed to put more of my investment into work and less of my investment into playing Pokemon, which was unfortunate because it is still something I really enjoy anyway. So, once again, as opposed to just making a new video to celebrate something that I'm very proud of, but something that I don't think deserves super massive amounts of recognition, I'm going to celebrate 50 subscribers on my new channel, this one right here, Chap Jackman, by rewatching an old video that I made for 50 subscribers on my old channel, which was Jack Reaction way back when. So this is a time capsule. I think this was, there you go, 10th of June 2011, so a little over 5 years ago I reached, and this isn't true to the date unfortunately because I made this video late, unfortunately. I think I was at nearly 100 by the time I uploaded this video, which seems ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit and watch this video with you guys if anybody is interested to seeing this. I'm doing it live just so that I'm doing it, the moment I've got 50 subscribers. I noticed it not that long ago, just about coming up on 10 PM here in the UK. And I don't normally work on videos and stuff on the weekends because it's a bit of a mess because I also actually work. I have an actual job for the weekends. So what I'm going to do is just let this sort of play out, and you can hear the differences in audio quality, the differences in my voice perhaps from 5 years ago when I was at the tender age of 17.
Good day one and all, and welcome to my 50 subscriber special. I know this is really late.
So many annotations.
You have to understand this, like, it's been hard work to get to this point.
Quality, please. Oh, I only did 480p, never mind.
42 subscribers I think it was. So it's been a really long time, but this is the team that I've assembled. And,
this looks terrible.
I'm just going to do a quick run through. We have Guardia, the Marowak, Caterpie, the Slowbro. I'll explain these nicknames later probably. Tanglina, the Tangela, Domino, the Sneasel, Balcona, the Ninetales, and Rarecoil, the Macaton. Now, I'll just do a quick run through the moves.
Oh, I've also got just some background music playing through the entire thing. I don't remember where I got this music from, but I think it was all in the description of the video. These movesets as well.
Mega Drain, Giga Drain, Secret Power, and
oh, the double drain strat.
Slash, Icy Wind, Feint Attack, and Swords Dance. Flamethrower, Confused Ray, Will-O-Wisp, and Overheat.
I said overheat, not overheat. There's a V in that word, boy.
I know that it's quite a rough.
Oh, this video is like an hour long, by the way, so should be done by about 11 PM my time, and I can go and do the recycling.
Other than Domino, Domino is a Sneasel, and they are extremely hard to come by in this game.
They're not that hard to come by, for the record.
Some of the old Pokemon I had to try and find a Sneasel, and that is still on my desktop. So I will upload that if you guys give me 5 likes on this video.
Like goals, they seem so archaic now.
5. I'm going to tell you now, this is going to be
either make content or don't.
And it's all going to be every single battle. So please understand this might not take too little time, So yeah. First up, as you probably already know, is Lorelei. She mainly has Ice-type Pokemon, but a lot of the Pokemon from Generation 1 were Water and Ice. And it's probably a good time to actually mention that,
I don't know what I was doing in this, like, my facts aren't technically wrong, but the way I'm conveying them is a little bit silly, I think. It's quite sad.
I don't actually know what's coming up. It's not blind, because I've done it before, but...
oh, this is the worst.
Basically, I don't know why I keep pressing summary, but basically, this is going to be basically blind, so...
It's not blind, because I've done it before, but it's going to be basically blind, because I don't know what's coming up. Great, good job. Consistent, to the point, very good.
I'm going to do it just because I need to reinforce this for everybody. Always have a game before you do anything. As you can see, the game time is 17, nearly 18 hours.
Yeah, I said I started this at like 42 subscribers, when I realised I'm going to hit 50. And then it took me like 50 subscribers or so to play the 18 hours to get to this point in the game.
I, Lorelei of the Elite Four, have returned. You know how it goes, no one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful.
Look at this.
Your Pokemon will be at mercy when they are frozen solid. That's a bit harsh, isn't it, really? Are you ready? No, let's do it.
As you can see, something hasn't changed in that I don't do voices for characters. Mainly because I'm happy to do voices for characters, but I'm really bad at women's voices. When I play D&D with my friends even now, I even if I play a girl, I can't do girls' voices, I just do a man's voice and people confuse me. It's a little bit sad. Oh, good, boob references. That's a reference to the anime. Talking about how poorly endowed she is here instead of in the anime where she is enhanced in many ways. The character isn't quite so flat, if you catch my drift.
So, yeah. Something I should really mention is that if you are planning to do like the Pokemon League...
Look at that, one shot! Rarecoil, just for the record as well. It's the Japanese name for Magneton. I have a bit of a mean streak from way back when, where I'd name my Pokemon, or at least nickname my Pokemon, after their Japanese name. One that I always used to do was, and I still do to this day actually, it's Ariala, which was Clefable's Japanese name. That's right, Thick Club strategy, let's go.
Brick Break, super effective, plus the Thick Club, which has doubled my attack, should I say, not the damage. But it should be a one-shot. So, oh, got a critical hit as well, that's a bit of overkill. So yeah, if you can't
I think I missed my V again.
This is probably the first one I've done, or at least the longest one I've done for a Pokemon game.
The audio leveling is not very good. I don't even know if it's very good on the actual stream, unfortunately.
But I'm going to switch back into Rarecoil.
There we go. I'll turn it down a little bit more. Should be fine.
electric type moves and
Music's quite overpowering, although I do like this track.
ice and water type moves like to take double damage from. So we're not going to stay in for that. It went with Supersonic. I haven't seen this move in a while.
Oh, a while ago I tried to do another channel reboot, and Supersonic was one of the running gags, where I played the song Supersonic. It was recently, sampled by Eminem. So that bit that goes Supersonic, and then it has like some weird like steel drums, like a ding 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 after it. That I did that for every time Supersonic was used in a Pokemon playthrough. I only did the first like, I think it was a randomized Nuzlocke, so I think the first while was filled with Zubats, and I got Supersonic in like every episode more than once. It got a little bit dry even for me, and I was editing it next to like nobody watching it, so that was interesting. I love this persistent visit my Pokemon Platinum playlist that's now completely redundant in its geography and its layout, and a subscribe button as well. Fantastic. Magneton isn't the fastest Pokemon in the world. How about that? Beautiful. Which game was this? Was it Leaf Green? Leaf Green. For a bit more context, in case I've overshadowed my own voice with my own voice, this is... Oh wow, I had something faint already. It's basically the second go around in the Pokemon League, so everything's a higher level. You have to have beaten it once already, beaten the league, then for some reason they let you challenge it again despite the fact you're the champion already. I don't know. But that's what the deal is. That's why I'm doing this, and they're all like high level and the teams are a little bit different. And I think that's what the whole blind but not blind thing was in reference to. But this was 5 years ago, and even then I'm not sure if I knew what I was talking about, so there's no point trying to make excuses now. Wow.
I'm going to go for sword stance. I don't think this Lapras can do a lot to me because I'm ice and dark type.
So much as Surf does. It's going to be more than my faint attack. Oh yes, 50%. Wow. I just straight for the slash. What a waste. Wow. I'm going to get 2-hit KO'd here. Fantastic. Oh wow, 2 HP. I get surprised. Wow. Okay. Wow, that clutch flinch for a King's Rock set Sneasel. Whew. This is way before I played Pokemon competitively, I will guarantee you that. I'd love to actually do those, by the way. Pokemon, I only really played Smogon, but a bit of like singles battles. Unfortunately, a 3DS capture card is way out of my price range, and it seems like a complete waste of money. So, unless I get something that can read files off an SD card, after I've saved things to my Versus recorder, there's no real way of me uploading those. But I mean, if I can do that, that'd be pretty rad. I'm not sure what file I get saved as, though. Perhaps that's something to look into, though. If anybody watches this now or in the future, let me know if you would watch some Pokemon battles on the channel. That's the word. Battles on the channel. Very good. 9 tails. Look at those 9 whole tails. Can you see all 9? No, you can see 6. Where are the other 3? Hey! I've been shortchanged. I'm not familiar with this song.
Nice to meet you. So that's the end of Lorelei. It can be quite
Oh yeah, J.A.C is the name I give to all of my Pokemon characters because it's ambiguous in gender and it means you can choose whatever you want, and it's my initials. For those who are particularly intelligent will probably realise that my name is Jack Chapman, because Jackman, you just swap around the 2 first syllables. And that's how I got my nickname in university, but yeah, that means my middle name is still a mystery. For everything else, it's already figured out. But it's J.A.C. My parents weren't very imaginative, and they made my initials the first 3 letters of my first name. Allegedly, the choices for my name was Zach or Jack, and they ended up going with Jack, which is fine. Zach would have been fine. It seems cooler from where I am because it starts with a Z or a Z for my viewers over the pond. But I can't speak to how incredibly useful that would be in life. Jack seems fine, despite the fact it is the most common name of the year I was born for boys in the UK. Despite that, though, I'm quite happy, and even if I would have had Zach as my name, I still would have had ZAC as my initials. But I don't think that works quite as well as JAC for naming a trainer. Look at Bruno, by the way. He looks straight powerful. Like, look at this sprite coming in here, sliding it. There he is. Look at him. Feet together. Some weightlifting wristbands and feety bits.
Steelix, it's a steel and ground type Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Onyx evolves into Steelix for this.
He uses Surf,
Good point.
which stands
Ha!
for massive
Caterpie the
speed,
slow
but
bro.
also is quite
What a
defensive.
champ.
As long as I keep living here, so obviously you see it does nothing. I'm just gonna start to explain why Caterpie, right?
Oh,
Okay.
nickname explanation.
In a previous game save file on Fire Red, where I was playing it before, I was hacking Fire Red just to try and have a bit of fun, and I didn't see what Pokemon's coming in, but it doesn't really matter. Another Steelix, okay. And basically I was hacking Fire Red anyway, and I was trying to use a code to actually get any Pokemon I wanted, so I tried to catch a Slowbro, because I absolutely love Slowbros. As I was trying to catch it, the glitch wasn't working, like it wasn't working whatsoever, and I saw this Slowbro in the wild. Obviously I was in Viridian Forest, I was very close to the start of the game, and this Slowbro was called Caterpie because it had glitched, and so I was literally just stunned in the fact that this incredible Pokemon was called something so crap, but because of how, like, it caught me so off guard that I found it hilarious, and because of that I actually kept the nickname. So yeah,
In retrospect, that's not that funny, but still, I do occasionally call Slowbros Caterpie because of that. Of owning quite vocally about trying to hack Pokemon Fire Red on the ROM that I was playing, and unfortunately getting it so that the Pokemon had glitched and have the sprite of Slowbro with the name of Caterpie with all of its colours and everything. It was green. It was ever so strange. But that name has stuck as a poor name for a great package, just in general.
of other Pokemon, so I'm not too worried. I possibly could have gone for a Calm Mind there, tried to set up a bit. Probably would have been a good idea, but this battle isn't.
Why would I possibly need to go for Calm Mind?
I don't know.
Really? Why would I need to go for Calm Mind?
Right, I'm expecting him to heal up again. If he doesn't, I'm surprised.
Why would I go for Calm Mind?
I really should keep my mouth shut more often. Oh well. Make it
Wow, useless. Nothing's even going to hit you with a special attack. This is the most useless thing you could have done. You could have just killed him.
like he doesn't have that much PP.
Oh,
You know,
talking about power points, everybody. Woo, PP!
I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, try and save some PP across the board.
That Mega Kick missed.
Useful. Ice
Oh
Beam
my.
takes him out. No problem.
I'm playing incredibly riskily.
Inkling is gonna bring out either Hitmontop or Hitmonchan. If those are his next Pokemon, Hitmonchan, okay.
Yeah, this is blind, definitely. You just announced what Pokemon he has left. Brilliant. Good job.
This is the more defensive of Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, so
That's right. For those who don't know, Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, aptly named after Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, are the defensive and physical splits of the same Pokemon, Tyrogue. That's where it evolves. Not that we knew that in first gen. And then Hitmontop, as its other brother, its other evolution, was just an odd one. Complete oddball. There isn't like a weird Japanese or Chinese or Korean martial artist called like Jonathan Top or something. But if there was, I would be the first to know. I promise you. And that way you could be called Hitmontop after that. But unfortunately, they could have just called it like Hitmon Eddie or something from Tekken. Just breakdancing, let's go. Is it Capoeira? That sounds right.
very quickly. So of course, always just remember to have a good strong Pokemon. But if it carries your team, then sometimes it's quite bad if it faints. So I have to make sure this doesn't die.
Wow, if something carries your team, it's bad if it faints.
And indeed, so
Knowledge from the top of my dome. 17 years old, all of that work, it's fantastic. It's gone into something so incredible.
I've never seen anyone slide like that before. Just like-
Yeah, that is impressive. He can slide while he's like on his knees. Well, on his arse, I suppose, really.
Anyway, yeah, he like turns away
Nope.
from you. in, like,
Yep.
dramatic
Swag turn away, my boy Bruno,
Yeah.
reflecting on the loss.
Lower healing things, so I'm just gonna have to use another one on Caterpie. It doesn't matter. I've got plenty, you know.
Also, shout out to that animation
Damage me at all.
where there was a sound clip of Caterpie, yeah.
So into the
Very good.
room,
Also, this is from Pokemon Colosseum.
woman who I can't remember the name of. I think it might be Agatha.
Mirror B's
I
hideout?
always get her confused with the woman
Maybe?
from Generation 4 because they're both.
No, because that's a bit more Mexican. Because it had Ludicolo's everywhere, I believe.
This one is Ghost or Psychic.
Good song though.
Mixture of the two.
I meant to say Poison.
Primarily Ghost.
Look at that font.
So basically here,
Probably didn't have the rights for that.
I want to use something that can take out Ghost type Pokemon, so a Dark type or another Ghost type or whatever. And basically, a lot of the Pokemon are actually Poison type. So
These sprites are quite cute. Yeah, this is definitely Pokemon Colosseum.
Use Guardia for a little while, primarily because it's actually got Earthquake, and Earthquake is powerful.
Beautiful. That game, fantastic by the way. If I
Oak for some reason,
I've got my Wii somewhere.
but now just
If I still had my memory card, I could probably play that later on. Speaking of playing that later on, I had a wonderful delivery back from my elder sister and her boyfriend today. They came around for dinner because they've been away with my family. Family wants me keeping track. And before they left, I got a beautiful picture sent to me of my Game Boy Color and my copy of Pokemon Red, which I now hold in my hands. This is a proper old cartridge. Beautiful. Fantastic. It's got the old battery pack, and because it's like an old electronic one, not like loose batteries, it hasn't corroded in all the years. It's been sat in a cupboard somewhere, and it's just this like the teal, like the greeny blue Game Boy Color, a little bit beaten up, and then on the back I've got a Sylphimon sticker from Digimon. I'm a big fan of Digimon as well. Shout out to Cyber Sleuth, start of the year, best game this year potentially. Nothing else has quite knocked me off my feet like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth did. Cyber Sleuth, very, very good game if you're into your RPGs. That's very like Pokemon Coliseum, like Pokemon Coliseum actually. Combat's very similar, except it's 3 Pokemon instead of 2. I don't know if that's how accuracy works. Oh, wow. Swag talking the focus sash. Hit it with the rock slide. Predictions. Predicting myself here.
It's not like anything else is going to hit me very hard. So a rock slide does half damage. That's probably because of the -1 that I received earlier on my attack, but there's nothing we can't overcome, is it? Nice one, Guardia. As you can see,
2-hit KO. Oh no! The 3-hit KO.
something a bit more annoying now.
I'm gonna get outspared. Body slam for consistency. Okay, never mind. We're okay. Why would I possibly need Para Hacks? It's a high roll 2-hit KO with Rock Slide. Why would I possibly need whatever I just said? I never remember. I knew I would live that. That's ridiculous.
So as you can tell, the live commentary is a bit different to my post commentaries.
That's true.
Post commentaries, I'm allowed a lot more editing and a lot less messing up, and I can just redo a bit if I need to redo a bit, and I can.
This is very true. I don't do this anymore, actually. Way back when, I didn't have. In fact, I kind of do this with. In a way, I kind of do this with the Ultimate Weapon series, where I do a lot of work without my microphone being recorded, and then when I've got time to just record a commentary, I'll do that. And that's what I did with these. I'd record the entire gameplay without any vocal input whatsoever. Then afterwards, I'd sit down and recover all of the content with a new bit of commentary on top, which is bizarre because it wasn't a genuine reaction to anything. Everything seemed a little bit scripted, and because you had that foresight, you knew what would happen before the viewer did, before the video even did. You had this odd level of omnipotence that wasn't very good. Although I did just say bye at this Crobat, and I said Ghetto and Son. I'm a little bit embarrassed for myself. Oh well. How are we doing? Whew, nearly 20 minutes in. Also, most of these names are pretty uninspired. Guardia and Rare Coil are the Japanese names. Domino, I don't know why. I think that was just a last ditch nickname. Volcona, I have no idea, but it's pretty close to Volcarona, so I'm claiming ownership of that one. Nintendo / the Pokemon Company. Miss Magius is UU. At least it is now.
Still, Bobo Mischievous. So Volcano is just getting a little bit of experience. The last thing up is a Gengar.
I don't know what Volcano is.
Poison and Ghost once again. So
Tanglina though, I don't know if Tangler even gets used in this.
I'm going to stick with Volcano because Volcano is pretty quick, pretty powerful.
Fun story about Tangler. I once encountered a shiny one, and it was the first shiny Pokemon I ever did see, and it ran away from me. Well, I couldn't catch it because I ran out of Pokeballs. It was by Mount Moon in Pokemon Silver, and I didn't know how it works, so I tried to save the game. Well, turn off the game without saving, get back to where I was, and try and re-encounter it, despite the fact that it's a complete chance. And I didn't get it back, and I was really upset. But yeah, I remember distinctly having a Tangela, which I lost, and I was really sad. Although the first one I ever caught was an Houndour, so I had this shiny blue Houndoom on Pokemon Silver, which I used quite a bit. But of course, you weren't able to bring that over from Gen 2 to Gen 3, so it was lost to the poor battery life of the internal timer from Pokemon Gold and Silver. May he rest in peace.
You will actually see that, well, you haven't really played any good games. I'm going to tell you that. The only generation he hasn't appeared in is 3 and 5 at the moment, but it could all be set to change.
I don't know why. Why would that ever be relevant? The only generations Lance hasn't appeared in is Generation 3 and Generation 5. And now also 6 and probably 7. So, I mean, it's not exactly useful, to be honest. That's not really informative whatsoever. That was he in 5 because of the Battle Frontier? Also, I find this rather redundant that the leader of the Elite Four is the last person that you face, right? But surely the champion leads the Elite Four. Like, the Elite Four are just his underlings. They are the monsters underneath Piedmon in the Digimon series, where Piedmon's just on top of this tower and he sends out, like, Metal Seedramon and Puppetmon to go and do his work, and then when they get defeated, a part of the tower starts to dissolve. He has to wait atop the tower and then take them down later on. Lots of Digimon references today. It's on the mind. I'm a big fan of Digimon, apparently. Shout out to the TCG. It's like the smallest Reddit I've ever seen. Weird call out, I guess. Very good. Oh, that animation for Dragon Dance was great. It reminds me of Altaria from 4 Tree City Gym with Winona, I want to say. That sounds right. Winona sounds like her name. Quad damage and a Dragon Dance. Let's not discount the Dragon Dance here. Yes, it was kind of bad.
I'm gonna go for Guardia.
Guardia?
I know this thing knows Dragon Dance, Hyper Beam, Earthquake.
Just Rock Slide, but you only got 3 left. And you can't hit it with Earthquake.
Yeah, either way.
Have it with Body Slam afterwards. This is a really bad choice.
Super effective. A few people know that actually. Because of the water type of Gyarados, everybody thinks that it's obviously going to.
The Hyper Beam, okay. That animation as well. What a fantastic pick. I remember Pokemon Sapphire was like the first game I invested like a huge amount. Oh, the 7 HP clutch. Pokemon Sapphire was the first game I invested a ton of time into. And a ton of time was like 300 hours for somebody who was like, I don't know, 12, maybe 13 at the time. Like 300 hours in the game is a lot of time. And I never wanted to get rid of that save file. But I've kept a bunch of the Pokemon from that save file today. To date, rather. It's all in my Pokemon bank, ready to go to Gen 7 as soon as that launches as well. But I remember that was the first game I invested a ton of time in, so a lot of these things I'm very nostalgic about. So obviously Dragon Dance and Hyper Beam animations back when I just put Hyper Beam on everything that was powerful. So I had like a Hyper Beam Kyogre, I had a Hyper Beam Rayquaza, you know, Hyper Beam Sableye, really odd choices. Also Kingdra. Wait until Kingdra comes out on Pokemon Go. That Pokemon's going to be incredible. Love Kingdra. So good in general. Its design's fantastic. The shiny one I'm not a massive fan of because it's purple. But the regular blue one, excellent. It was a good end to Horse's evolution. And just in case you're listening, Pokemon Company, if you make a Mega Kingdra, I'd be down with that. In fact, as long as you're putting it out on record, I want a Mega Yanmega, I want a Mega Kingdra, I want a Mega Eevee. That sounds ridiculous, but it's the evolution Pokemon. You should give it a Mega so that it has a viable, normal type evolution. As opposed to like Eevee, you can have Mega Eevee, and it could just be like a giant monstrosity that could absolutely destroy things. So you can either evolve it and have cool Pokemon that way, or Mega Evolve it and have just an Eevee that's really cute and can turn into like a really massive force of nature. Like the lion from Cardcaptor Sakura. Anime references. Let's keep going. Great. How did I kill that? This Marowak's doing work. In fact, yes, it is. I've got this Marowak still, actually. I I went through a few years ago and I replayed a bunch of the remake games and I caught a new team and each of them were themed with nicknames. Dragonite Sprite's so good. Tail might be a bit big, but very good. But yeah, I got teams from like generation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I've got one for 6 as well. And I did like design teams and made Pokemon for it, and my Gen 1 team had a Marowak on it, and that Marowak was like the lowest level on the team, but it was fantastic. I barely made reference here, but it's so good. And it basically carried the champion fight by itself, even though it was like 10 levels below, or like 13 levels maybe, below their like highest level Pokemon. It just carried me through it. Fantastic Pokemon. Earthquake, really good. Thick Club Marowak, amazing, amazing, genuinely.
So yeah, Dragonite's recharging, so I'm just gonna go for the Toxic now.
Why would I go for Toxic?
I forgot this thing had Ice Beam, but it has Ice Beam.
That's the first appearance of Tangela,
We will take out Tangela
and Tangela gets destroyed. What's the point? Why would you pick this? I'd be better off with like a Vileplume, something a better special.
So I'm hoping I should be able to take out this Dragonite. I'm going for the Ice Beam.
Ice Beam, don't be an idiot.
This thing is such a well-rounded Pokemon. It is
Level 72, it's pretty massive.
But of course, it wasn't Stab, and Caterpie is a beast.
Caterpie is a beast.
Have it, you smelly dragon.
Have it, you smelly dragon.
So there's only
Very
one
good.
difference, so I'm expecting it to be
Oh,
one hit.
it lived.
It's wrong. So, I'm
You
gonna-
just said like his move wasn't stab. What would yours be?
This is a risky one. I'm gonna go for a Calm Mind.
Wow. I kind of get the Calm Mind
It
now.
won't kill me, even if it
On account of it being
so,
taking special damage and doing special damage.
special defense anyway.
That's fine.
It'll do less damage. And as long as I just go
I don't agree with the one on Bruno though. That was a bad idea.
max potion now, all should be well. So yes, good for potions and stuff.
I really enjoy watching. Wow, look at all the fancy Pokemon I've got. I really enjoy watching Elite Four or like Champion runs, whatever, without using items. They're always really entertaining.
Really low HP.
We need to usually be over leveled for it, or just understand what's coming up and be able to adapt to that on the fly.
Using items,
Outrage comes out
like annoyed
and does
when
nothing.
he goes, "Wow, my Pokemon's on low HP. Quickly use a full restore."
Dragon's still special in this
You have
gen?
the right to do that.
Or is Dragon physical?
It's annoying. Damn it. So yeah,
I don't know, actually.
seriously not a problem. It can be, but all you gotta do is be a boss.
In fact, was this a physical special split?
You take him out easy. So there you
I
are.
feel like Gen 3
Next
was.
up, we've got another Dragonite, and this one is
Yes, it was. So,
easier. as
yeah,
you
this
can
one's level 66. An Ice Beam will wreck that.
So, what
An
can you do?
Earthquake?
Going for the
I feel like Outrage is a physical move, which it is, but I don't know if Dragon was physical or special before the split. I feel like it should have been physical, but they only had one Dragon-type Pokemon and very few Dragon-type moves, so it wasn't really relevant.
I'm so silly, yay!
I just used a lispy voice. Sorry to everybody who has a lisp.
Caterpie gets 3k experience, and last up is an Aerodactyl.
I don't know why the amount of experience I got is relevant.
Fastest Pokemon from the first generation and the second generation. So
There you go.
for a Surf,
Facts.
it's already Stab.
Ancient power comes through.
Move special. Already have Calm Mind up, so I wasn't
He's
worried
not
about
wrong.
it. So yeah. Sorry, Ancient Power is actually still physical in this generation, but
Oh,
even so, Aerodactyl is down.
Is it?
And Caterpie is half.
I don't know. Maybe he's wrong.
So yeah, I was expecting this to
That's
take
it.
out twice
Very
the
good.
time it has already, but apparently my team are better than I thought they were.
Okay, so somehow I'm almost 28 minutes into the video, and I've just beaten the 4th member of the Elite Four.
I don't know why I called my Vololly,
What is that echo?
but I did.
But apparently I've now got to go and beat the champion, and it's going to take me the best part of half an hour.
Zoom time, zoom time, zoom time.
Zoom time, zoom time, zoom time.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now I'm gonna need my my revives.
Or as I like to call them, revives.
I do like the new system in Generation 5 where you don't have to keep switching between the menu to
That
use
is a good improvement. As much as I dislike Gen 5,
max potion.
good improvement.
Rare coil can be healed up, please.
Gen 6 did it better though,
Okay,
as with everything.
once again, I can't remember what comes up first in this. So, I have a feeling it's Heracross.
To see if I was right, Heracross was the bet, everybody.
Very powerful. Quad weak to flying, and as far as I remember, nothing has a flying type move on my team.
Nothing has a flying type move, looking at the Pokemon in general.
And I am right, sadly.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, what to go for?
Very good.
Because it's got the fire type moves, so I'm hoping that comes first.
Might as well put Tangler because it's crap.
And you can't switch your Pokemon if you come in this room, so make sure you either save.
I like how the walk to Lance is technically longer than the walk to the champion.
Yeah, This guy is just like, I assembled a team that would beat any type. Now I'm the champion. Know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. But he's not really, because that's
In
us.
the world.
That's me. Let's do this. Okay.
Smack talk.
So here is our rival Ollie.
Oh, bit of slow down there.
Recording would have carried on. But yeah, here's Ollie. And
Leads with the Heracross. 72.
Okay, anyway,
Hench.
Volcano's in.
You might get one shot here.
It does actually have an earthquake and it has very high attack stat. So watch out for that.
Will I get one shot? Ooh, yeah, I think I did. Ooh,
It was close.
so many close close calls. That's the word.
Luckily our move is
I won't one shot him though.
6 levels between us. But we'll see how much damage it does. See, it does do a lot.
No, you're gonna get taken out.
So I'm gonna switch out.
Why would you switch to level
One of
like
these,
14
kind
HP
of thing.
Ninetales? What's it valuable for in this fight? There's a Gyarados.
I'm gonna throw in Guardia because Guardia.
I feel like there's a Charizard.
As you can see.
I don't know. This is not good.
So
I attack the Earthquake like a monster though.
it does normal damage.
Or not? What the hell?
Considering, no, I'm gonna go for a body slam.
Why would you go for a body slam?
By the way, 120.
I know that it resists like ground type moves, but rock slide's right there.
So
Whatever.
for that, but
It got a kill. It was consistent. It hit. Whatever. I'll give you that one. Me from the past.
Venusaur already. Venusaur.
Venusaur. Okay. Maybe Volcarona. Not Volcarona. Volcarona would be useful, but I mean, Ninetales versus a Venusaur doesn't necessarily bode particularly well for the Ninetales because of like Leech Seed Toxic or whatever. But
This thing.
probably like it's probably like Sleep Powder, Poison Powder, Leech Seed, and I don't know, like Vine Whip or something awful.
I don't know
Maybe
what
Solar
to
Beam.
do. Right, I'm gonna stitch in with Guardia. Stick to it with Guardia, should I say? So here's the Venusaur.
That's an awful sprite, by the way. That Gen 3 sprite of Venusaur is not good.
Got Earthquake, so of course watch out for that. I'm gonna heal up Volcana.
Alright, I'm healing up the Ninetales. That's my answer.
Yeah. Okay, I really should have sped that up, but I didn't. Sorry about that. This thing's
Solar
got a
Beam?
Solar Beam.
Oh, I'm yawning.
And I'm gonna bet it's
Ah.
faster than me.
Sorry, it's a late night stream rather than an early morning one. Speaking of which, I'm streaming tomorrow for anyone who's watching this in real time. Early in the morning though.
I'm gonna go for Rare Coil. Rare Coil resists Solar Beam.
Rare Core resists Solar Beam.
Solar Beam.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about types.
I think Solar Beam's better than Hyper Beam.
Wow.
Personally, but there you go.
What?
See how much
I
damage
don't think Solar Beam's better than Hyper Beam.
That's how powerful
Obviously, Solar Beam can do,
I can get it off. It's out the
you know,
As I did say, it does have the Earthquake.
super effective damage. But at the same time, Hyper Beam is just better in terms of
Really.
actual raw damage. And the fact that nothing really resists it that often.
What can we say?
And everyone can learn it. It's way better. It's a way better move.
I'm gonna go.
And you get to use it straight away instead of having to wait a turn.
I'm gonna go into Volcano.
Awful. Awful synopsis.
Come up here. So I'm not expecting Volcano to survive for very long.
See,
Go for an overheat.
there you go. Here comes the Earthquake. Volcano, will you get one shot?
Volcano has.
Probably. This thing's like the highest level
It'll survive
he
the
has.
earthquake. She did.
Woo!
Yes, Volcano, you beast. Overheat.
Overheat comes out.
Overheat obviously becomes
9 levels down.
useful after you use it once because it lowers your special attack, which is what it relies on.
Ooh, not even close.
So I'm quite happy with that.
All the citrus.
As you see, citrus berry. I'm hoping that he still tries to heal up, so I'm gonna go for Will-O-Wisp.
Wow, what a bad call.
Right, so no complaints from me. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp now because Will-O-Wisp is a beastly move. Oh, I missed. Why?
What a dreadful call.
I'm gonna go for a max potion.
Why?
Well, then Volcano, let's do this. Let's do this. Woo! Yay!
Yay.
So obviously another earthquake's coming my way. Absolutely hate earthquakes.
Even a max roll should be okay.
When it's used against
Ah,
me,
we
at least, because I can't do much about it.
I'm gonna hit max potion again.
I'm in a cycle of healing if I don't switch out.
Wow. Okay, good. I've got to switch.
Predicting an earthquake, I'm gonna go Guardia.
Wow.
If,
The plays.
I survive an earthquake, which I imagine I would. Oh, sludge bomb, that's new. Oh well, not very effective still. I was expecting to be poisoned there.
Ground resist poison.
I'm gonna go for a body slam.
So yes, it's not something I thought about with Marowak. But obviously, ground's super effective against poison, so the reverse. It's not always true, it's an exact science, but apparently in this case it is true.
Oh, that was a lot of damage.
There's a
yes.
big crit and a
That's
paralyze.
what you call a beastly move.
It's a beastly move, everybody.
Oh, earthquake. Stab earthquake.
EQ?
Super effective against poison but resistant from grass, so it's just normal damage. but it still finishes it off.
Okay.
So nice one, Guardia. You are a beast. Truly, truly, you are a tank. Okay, we've got a Gyarados now.
I don't know about a tank.
Unluckily, Rare Coil is dead, so I'm gonna have to stay in with my Guardia. But,
So blunt.
this thing has the same moves as Lance's Gyarados. So
Definitely blind, guys. No research done at all.
At least got Dragon Dance, Earthquake, and Hyper Beam. So yeah.
Yep.
I need to revive my Rare Coil and
Tanglina could come in on this.
a Hyper Beam because Hyper Beam guarantees a safe switch. So Hydro Pump's the other move, so watch out for that.
See you, Gaia.
Yeah,
Woo!
I should have remembered that really.
A crit.
Oh well.
Alright. Use up that RNG.
So that's that done. I'm gonna swap into Tanglina.
Thank you.
Because this thing can't do too much against me. So I'm just gonna Toxic on it because I can do that to it.
It can set up on you though,
And,
apparently.
I can do much against that again. So yeah.
So this thing has used Toxic once and missed.
Toxic. Oh,
Twice and missed.
I've not used a single status that's hit in this entire Elite Four challenge. Damn you. Yes.
Hey, third time's a charm. This Pokemon may as well not have been here. It might as well have just been a wall.
Another Hydro Pump coming my way in just a second. So I'm going to use this opportunity to heal.
I don't even know what level this thing that high. The Giga Drain, Mega Drain,
Rare Coil.
Toxic. What was the last one?
So there we are. Rare Coil.
Something useless.
I'm trying to draw out a Hyper Beam. There you are.
Yeah, so I'm taking the free death here from Tanglina. Dreadful nickname once again. To freely switch in Rare Coil, hit it with a Thunderbolt and get this thing gone.
Such as, you know, Thunderbolt, which is what I'm going to use right now. This is Vengeance. Let's do this, Rare Coil. Let's do this. Avenge Tanglina. We know you have an unfound love for her. Gyarados must recharge.
I'm claiming this genderless, loveless machine has love for a spaghetti grass monster. Unrequited spaghetti grass monster love from a machine.
Basically an extra stab on top of that, so it's a powerful move. Anyway,
What?
Tyranitar. This thing is kind of hard to beat. It starts a sandstorm. So
Tyranitar isn't that difficult to beat, everybody. It's weak to fighting. Quad weak, in fact.
But of course, it's a rock type and dragon type. Not dragon type, but dark type.
Thank you. Rock and Dark, yes.
I want to slow it down, really.
You want to slow down Tyranitar? You're dead.
Dark, it's weak to bug.
You're gone.
Water, it's weak to grass. It's weak to fighting.
Why?
Well, quad weak to fighting. So there's a lot of things that can take this thing out, and I think this is why I taught. Damn it! Why would that keep happening? This is why I taught Argadia what's it?
Brick Break.
Can't remember it. This is why I taught Guardia a fighting type move.
Brick Break.
That's the one. So
Yep.
I'm going to use Volcana here and heal up Guardia while I still have.
Just as a general rule, whenever I'm playing Pokemon, I always like consistent moves over ridiculously powerful ones. So I'm a bigger fan of Thunderbolt than I am of Thunder. I'm a bigger fan of Brick Break than I am of Close Combat. I know that they each have like their place, and Close Combat is useful with certain Pokemon, and like particularly like Hariyama and stuff, where you need that extra damage because its attack is good but not great. But wherever I can. Yeah, Flash Cannon would have been very cool. Not that it would have hit though, because it outsped me.
I probably would have used that. I'm going to use Domino to come out, probably for fodder again.
Death fodder everywhere.
As you can see, he's
No respect for his friends.
Not dark, a rock type move that can take out Domino in one hit. Although a lot of moves can take Domino out in one hit.
Also quite weak to
We are
fighting.
playing a little bit risky here, but you've got to take a few risks if you want to succeed in life, I suppose.
Good life advice.
It's amazing to think that if you're like trying to remember what happens in Pokemon games all of the time, you're basically battling another 10-year-old, and because you're battling another 10-year-old, that there's two kids that are 10 in a room with these giant beasts that they keep in little balls by their side, and then there's no adults around, which is a bit irresponsible, really. So yeah, I'm gonna have the Brick Break. Crunch,
What?
of course, Dark type move can lower your defense. I believe, or it didn't.
This song is incredible, whatever it is.
Quad effectiveness. It's
His
not
remix.
stab, sadly, but I've got a thick club, so it did do quite a lot of damage too. And yeah, Sandstorm doesn't do any damage to anyone, so I'm gonna go for a stab Earthquake now. It's still super effective, but not quad effective, but it is stab as well, so I'm gonna use.
This might do more damage actually.
Finish it off, which I doubt it will. I'm gonna go for another Brick Break. So I think that's a good move on my play. A good play on my part. I don't know. As you can see,
Ooh,
it
it's
does
close.
damage, basically because of the stab of Earthquake, because it's such a powerful move anyway. So let's go for a Brick Break. Oh my god, this dude does not want to die.
You should have gone for something else.
So yeah, it's healed up again. This is where people start to go, oh god damn it, why do you keep healing up? And I'm just kind of like, I kind of guessed that he would, maybe. So yeah, Tyranitar is still...
That's pretty close on the damage between the two of those.
If this still keeps going on, I'm going to have to use a Body Slam, which I'm going to do right now. Why does this keep happening? Fights.
What have I got? Earthquake, Rock Slide, Body Slam.
It's gone for an Earthquake actually, so I probably should have used a better move than Body Slam, because it's not very effective.
Whew.
But we'll see what it does, eh?
Oh, it did finish. Yeah, should have gone Body Slam earlier instead of going for the Earthquake before. But there you go.
Psychic type Pokemon, very fast, very powerful, and has Shadow Ball. So anything you can do against it, do it. I'm gonna
Wow.
Guardia, and I'm gonna have to heal up something.
This is really poor management on my part.
Psychic type moves cannot hit Dark type Pokemon. Just so you know that. So I'm gonna heal up Domino probably.
He's even got Focus Blast to just one shots Domino. That seems like something that would happen. Is Focus Blast a Gen 4 move?
Come on, Domino, let's do this, broski. I always tend to get caught in like a healing circle against this guy because by the
See you later, Marowak. It's been fun. Yep.
I mean, by the time you've healed up one of your Pokemon, he's taken out one of yours. So I'm gonna go for Domino now.
Again, if I had a wall, this would become incredibly easy. But for some reason, I didn't get one.
Okay, Sandstorm hits me and hits him. So I suppose I could Sandstorm him out, but that's a bit harsh. So
Feint Attack. Feint it.
Sword Stance.
Don't agree with that.
Risky play, but I am actually faster than this thing, so I'm hoping the Shadow Ball won't kill me.
I don't think I'd die from this. No.
Obviously. Now I'm at +2, and it's just taking a little more damage.
I should have gone for the Toxic Sandstorm Store, but I don't know how long it lasts. Wait, it's Sandstream, isn't it? So it lasts forever.
So I have a chance to flinch, and I have a high chance to crit with this. So see
what
happens.
Why? Feint Attack was the better call.
Damage the Shadow Ball does. Okay, I'm left on 11 HP.
But then die to Sandstorm?
Sandstorm might just take me out here. I think it does 17 damage. I hope I'm wrong. Oh,
Ooh. So clutch all the time. Feint Attack.
I'm gonna go for a slash.
Why?
The Sword Stance. That would have been a good idea, but I wouldn't have survived another move anyway. So slash.
You might outspeed.
Go on, get the crit, get the crit, get the crit. It's wrong to prey on hacks, but get the crit, damn it. Okay, either way, we've got a good bit of damage.
See ya, Domino.
So I'm hoping that.
And now I've just got Caterpie left. I've just got a Slowbro.
Next up, I've actually got only one left, which would be Caterpie. Caterpie I'm going to use to heal up Volcona probably first, or Guardia. So I'm going to go for Revive, see how much damage she's done to me.
I should be able to wall off anything it's got. Actually, it's got Shadow Ball. Never mind.
This thing doesn't have Earthquake, does it? No. I'm going to go for Rare Coil, bring Rare Coil back. It's still resistant to the Sandstorm, so I'm still going to get residual damage on the thing.
I don't know if that was a good call or not. I don't know if your special defense is good enough against Alakazam.
Surprises me
And it
not
didn't
to
go
strike
for
Critical
Shadow
Blow.
Ball.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's kind of annoying you just got the crit, but I can't really complain at much else. Just on orange damage now, just on half health. Okay, I don't know how much damage the Shadow Ball's going to do. I'm going to go for a Surf.
Shadow Ball would
Got one
end
of the
you.
Psychic. As long as I don't get a crit here, I think we're good. So, ooh, a special defense just dropped. That's quite devastating. But,
Devastating. Might be the biggest word I use in this entire little clip here.
You strange Asian looking
Yes.
thing.
Wow, that's incredibly racist.
So glad I kept Caterpie for this long.
It's been like 13 minutes for this battle so far.
And just have Intimidate as well. So always, if you're using physical type Pokemon, then
Intimidate does nothing right to me right
watch
now.
out for that. Really, that's all I can give you the advice for. So it is actually
Stay in, go for Surf.
but it doesn't change how much damage it's done to it. Go to the extreme speed. I'm hoping I'll be able to survive this. If I don't, it's definitely got to be a heal up on everybody. Oh, it's a shame.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's a good call anyway.
Using Rare Coil, I'm gonna
So you can heal everything else and get free moves and do a bit more damage with the Sandstorm.
I know this thing has Overheat, but because it's his last Pokemon, if he does use Overheat,
To be fair, I could literally could have just sat here and max potioned
reduced in power. So I'm going to take that as a chance
this entire thing.
to try and
Just
heal
max
everyone.
potion recoil all the way.
So Guardia is
Unguardia, I
Woody
suppose.
is one of the bulkiest Pokemon I have, along with Caterpie. So, oh, he misses with his overheat, which is actually very, very nice. I don't actually know what percentage it is that.
Yeah, but he might have one-shotted actually.
But, whatever. Obviously, the Sandstorm's doing a bit more damage. I'm gonna go for Max Potion now. I probably should have healed up Caterpie just there, like try to revive him. But at the moment, I'm just concentrating on trying to get.
This will kill me from here. This
Guardian
range,
has really helped
100%.
out through this entire ordeal. I mean, I never expected him to be so helpful. Like I say, I have used them before, but obviously, it's never been this useful.
It
I
has.
cannot stress that enough.
It did.
So,
The Marowak I used before did nothing until the champion. But when it got to the champion, it put in mad amounts of work. It was fantastic. Like I said, still got it. I don't remember the nickname. It might actually still be Guardia, but very, very good Pokemon just in general. Not a very good move.
Anyway, so I'm not that worried. An Earthquake, 100% accuracy, 100%.
This might kill
Damage, should I say? Stab.
with Sandstorm.
Super effective.
Never mind. Don't need it.
Well done. So that is actually the end. 45 minutes it's been. Wow. So I beat
Wrong,
you
I am not.
today. Go cry back to your granddad. Blah, 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 blah. Why did he lose? I never made any mistakes. Well, you evidently did, you idiot. Darn it, you're
Whoa.
the league champion. Although I don't like to admit it. And then, hi, I'm here. I'm a paedophile.
Wow.
So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new league champion. You've grown up so much when you first left with Squirtle. What? Who's Squirtle? What? I don't even have one of those anymore. You've come of age. 10. I'm sorry to disappoint. Whatever else. I came when you'd heard you beaten the Elite Four, but you'd already lost when I got here, loser.
Twice he's
you
lost.
Treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Ah, see, you made a mistake. Yay, we are so brilliant. Come with you. No, I don't really want to. Alright then, guess I will. Is that how much of a saying about that? How do you get there so quick? You're old. Ahem. Congratulations, Jack. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honoured here for their exploits. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Jack, you've worked so hard to become the new League champion. Put your Pokemon in the Hall of Fame thing, even though it's actually just a Pokemon Center with a big screen. So yeah.
App's description.
Here we are. Fade out to black. That's nice, dear. So let's see the team, as epic as they are.
Still got 5 minutes left.
About an hour and a half to record all of it, so I'm really surprised on how fast this has come through. So yeah, just running through the team.
No music.
So Domino, really, you were quite useless.
Oh, there is so much. Just really
Later on,
quiet.
I think you will become a very good Pokemon. Obviously, if it was Generation 4 game, I'd have a lot more power behind all of my moves. Plus, I could pick what moves I was giving everybody.
If it was Gen 4, I'd have Tangrowth, Weavile, and Magnezone. Magnezone Gen 4? I think it was. Yeah, because it was named Coronet, wasn't it? There you go.
Cutscenes now, cool. Run away, crybaby. Run away, old man. Look at me first. Look at me. Okay, now go. See you later. Bye. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying some of the epic music. I hope you've enjoyed watching this general episode or subscriber special that it has been. Of course, we have the credits to watch and the epic music to play out. So yeah, I'd just like to thank everybody that has subscribed to me. I understand that at the time of recording this, I actually have 65 subscribers and not 50.
There you go.
But it's been a lot of work to try and put all this together. So thank you very much for that, everyone. I'd just like to thank Nintendo Sensation above everyone else. He really tried to lift me off my feet when I first started recording Platinum, and I think that's what most of my subscribers are here for. So thank you, Nick. I'd also like to thank Mega Awesome Amazing, or Andy. Basically, Andy, he is a hell of a lot better at Pokemon games than I am. I can tell you that now. And he's doing his own like Let's Plays and stuff. And
he's a good dude.
Brilliant person.
Still a good dude.
And stuff, and he's really great. So thank you very much for being my friend and just being there for everybody. And the same again goes for Nick as well, because Nick is also really helpful. So yeah, those two people have been really like quite inspiring, quite friendly, quite helpful whenever they need to be. So I'd really like to thank you guys for that. I'd also like to thank Nick for the inspiration for the sidebars of Pokemon Platinum that I made just a couple of days ago. Other than that, everybody that subscribed to me, you have been a great help. You've managed to get me this far. I can only hope we get another 50 to actually get to 100. Even though now it's 35 to get to 100, which is a bit better. But still, thank you everybody that's ever liked a video. thank you everybody who's ever commented on a video. So Ryko, I know you comment quite a lot. Let's Place Planet, thank you for liking a lot. And of course, Zips112, you've now started to see my videos. You only started to like comment on them a few days ago, but obviously you have been looking at my videos since, and I'm very grateful for that. I'd also like to thank anyone that's visited my channel, even if you haven't subscribed. It'd be great if you had, but I understand that not everybody wants to see all of my content all of the time. So thank you very much. Anyway, thank you everybody that's ever put up a tutorial on how to record Pokemon games from your computer, how to use emulators. I know I can't really give you any names for that, but of course, thank you very much, so much. If everybody ever needs any help or wants to do a commentary with me, by all means, just hit me up on Skype. The same as everything else, is just chat reaction.
Not anymore.
I'd also like to take this moment to just ask you all to follow me on Twitter, just @JackReaction. Follow me, well, add me on Steam, which is...
That sprite's awesome.
You know, everything is just my name. It's very easy to try and remember because it is my YouTube channel name, and it's very useful for that. So, yeah, if you would please add me on any of those things, that'd be absolutely brilliant. I don't have a Facebook fan page. I mean, you need to be a hell of a lot bigger to be seen as like a Facebook icon, really. So
Facebook icon.
Facebook, but Twitter is a really fast way to get involved with people. And the main person that's really been talking to me on Twitter, the more than anyone else, is EmoTiger98. So I met him playing Pokemon Online quite a while ago, and he has been absolutely brilliant. He's been a real friend to me, so thank you, Jesse. You've been absolutely great. And anyone else, like the guys who made this game, thank you very much. I don't mean to steal any of your content, but a lot of people do, just do plays and stuff. So thank you very much for letting us do that. And basically, you know, thank you everyone for just being there. You know, either way, this is coming up to the end of Pokemon Leaf Green. So I'd like to thank you all for watching this. Please give, 5 likes and I'll release a quick video on how to catch a Sneasel in this game. And this has brought us to the end. So thank you very much, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time.
That is it. That was the 50 subscriber special on my old channel, my old channel, which reached a grand total of 300, and then numerous sub purges have brought me down to a solid 227. And the distinct lack of videos from the past 4 years has probably been, something to do with that. The most recent video I put up on this channel was something for university, where it's actually this video right here. The Loch Lomond Stadium in the Scottish Highlands, and that's basically just a place we went to last year. Visited Scotland with university last year, year before last now, I believe. It was last April. Loch Lomond Stadium was just a weird glacial place. It's just trying to think it in layman's terms. There was a big glacier there, and it moved along, and we went to try and provide evidence to say that it was there, because there's a lot of contention regarding whether or not that actual area where it was glaciated was of a byproduct of a certain glaciation or another, and there was a lot of disagreement there. So it's a big whole thing. It's been a while since I've done it, but we did a review of that on there. So there's a nice little picture of a rock, if anyone would ever see that, which I highly doubt. But that was the last video that went up on the channel, so 227 people plus got a notification that I uploaded a video about a rock. So hopefully they didn't mind that, but it's not up to me. That's not my decision to make. But I'd like to just once again reiterate a lot of the things that were said at the end of that horrible sounding and looking video, and that is that I do genuinely appreciate everybody that has subscribed and liked and visited the channel. Obviously, I don't want to stagnate myself with one game, but I started doing Roguelands because I felt there was a niche for me to fulfill, and I think a few people agree with that, and they might not necessarily subscribe for my personality or necessarily for the content I'm releasing, but if people are interested in seeing stuff about Ultimate Weapons, and again, that was the niche I tried to fill, I'm more than happy to try and continue doing that until everything runs out for all of those. And once again, there are 108 Ultimate Weapons in the game, of which I've done recordings for about 20. So, I mean, personally, they're not all up on the channel. I'm working through them over the next few weeks. I want to get as many recordings as I can done now out of the way, and I can do those in the future. But yeah, as of right now, I'm probably about a quarter of the way through that. So there's plenty more stuff to come on that front. But you know, that doesn't mean I'm just going to stick with that content. As soon as the Iron Man mode Let's Play wraps up, as soon as the Ultimate Weapon series comes to an end eventually, although we'll keep that updated as well, and for the Iron Man mode, I should say, they'll both be updated as time goes on. We'll see different things coming to their own. So if tier 4 and 5 weapons get released, I will make Ultimate Weapon series videos for that. I'm also going to do Ultimate Weapon series videos for any additional effect weapons, so like Ring of Bolt's axe, Percival's one, things like that, as soon as I get my hands on legendary versions of them. And the series is over because I've already got a legendary Ring of Bolt's axe. That was a really good drop. I really loved it. But I've got to get my hands on the others as well. And then the Iron Man, I promised that when things like the Creator come out, I'm going to show myself doing that in game. So hopefully you'll be able to see that when it pops up as well. But those are things I'm going to commit to long term. As for the rest of what's happening now, I'm trying to move a bit more into live streaming because it's easier for me to just produce content like this because I don't need to necessarily record them, and uploading them is all done on YouTube's end rather than my own. So that's really good in many ways. But other games I'm going to play still up in arms. I don't think I'm going to do a series on Starbound, but I might stream it a bit more because it is a fun game. I still think I prefer the old version before it got changed out of beta and is fully released with this new story elements. But it's still pretty fun. The gameplay's still there, so that's pretty nice. There are other things I want to play. Again, Pokemon. If I could do Pokemon, I would do it again. If I could do Pokemon Sun and Moon, played from my 3DS, I would do that. No problem. I'd commit to it there and then. Because I love Pokemon games, and I wanted to do it with X and Y, and I wanted to do videos for X and Y, like Wi-Fi battles, but it wasn't in the cards, and again, I didn't have like an SD card reader to help me with that, or a 3DS capture card to help me with that, which is a shame. But in the future, who knows what will happen. Other games I'm interested in, I don't know if they'll translate too well, but things like Trials I might play, things like maybe Tomb Raider, but that one's a bit of a stretch. Either way, if you think of anything you want me to play, let me know. Of course, whenever you want to, just let me know, because I'm always taking suggestions. And I do have plenty of games that I'd like to play on the channel, I guess. Because a lot of them I have a lot of experience with. Namely things like Warframe, which I've done a video on. And some other bits and pieces in the future. So maybe we'll see some games along those lines. But for now, anyway, that is just about all we're doing for 50 subscribers. It's a review of one I made 5 years ago and some change. And I didn't want to do anything too special for this because, again, as much as I appreciate everybody's efforts to stay in tune to the channel, subscribing, stuff like that, it's not over yet. And obviously I want to continue to put in work, and I didn't want to slack and put effort into doing a video that celebrates it, like 50 subscribers, that would detract from other things I could possibly be making. Because again, this one that I made before took 18 hours to prep, and then I had to actually record it. So, you know, I didn't want to have to go through that sort of rigmarole again. So over the next couple of days anyway, for anybody who's catching this now, or possibly just as this is uploaded, I will be live streaming over the next couple of mornings, well, GMT, BST as it is at the minute, which is British Summer Time, which is GMT +1. Basically, I'm just going to be live streaming the Iron Man mode on a whim of what's happened from last week. I did a little poll, and the response was that generally people preferred the idea of there being live streams because you still get the VoDs, and then it's just an hour of content I can produce every single day while releasing other videos as well. So if you want to see them sooner rather than later, tune into the streams. It'll be between 9 and 10, hopefully, BST this week, Monday to Thursday, and then I'll upload them as and when, because I don't know if I've mentioned this anywhere right now, but I know this is a lot of just talking at the end, but again, it's just something I do on the fly. I'm doing 3 days on, 1 day off, so I'm doing sandwich ending, whatever I'm putting in the middle, with, what's it called, with Ultimate Weapon Series. So starting tomorrow, Ultimate Weapon Series video, Iron Man, Episode 4, Ultimate Weapon Series video, day off. And then I'll do it again. So over the coming week, the little trend should end on next Sunday. So a week today, I will have had 4 Ultimate Weapon Series videos going up and 2 other videos and 1 day off in the middle, which will be on Thursday. So no new content on Thursday, but I will still be streaming. I'll just upload the Iron Man things later on, and we'll see what happens between now and then. But yep, that's it for now. once again, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Please stay tuned if you want to see more. Look after yourselves. Please don't do anything dumb. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the summer from what you've got. But I do genuinely appreciate your support. And all being well, I'll see you all in videos very, very soon. And thank you for joining me on this retrospective as well. It's been interesting to see how things have changed in quality and mentality, and how I've grown over 5 years, even though you haven't seen that whole transition. It's still weird for me to see this time capsule of a video that represents so many different views that I had back then. That represents me before I went to university, before I earned the nickname that I've named this channel after. You know, things were so different, and it's been an interesting experience. Yeah, perfect time to join Marshmallowy. I'll probably be hanging around for a little bit anyway in the chat, so obviously don't be too neglectful. But yeah, thank you for that one, guys, and until next time, I'll see you then.